All right, hello, everybody. I'm sorry, I had to go take a little pee. I had to go do a little pee before we started the stream, so I was a couple seconds late. I know everybody's always looking at the clock, but we're here. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Hello, Bam. Who we got up in here? Hello, Alpha 77, Yan, Chair. Guys, when we get into game, I have some very special things to show you. I've been in the kitchen. I've been cooking some stuff up. I'll have to show you what I've been cooking, but you know, it's pretty exciting stuff. We'll see whenever we you know, the decks that I have concocted. Hello, Devino. Devino says, "Oh no, you built PT off stream." Yes, the purple tier. Look, you guys might be impressed. I think the decks that I've constructed, I made more than just a purple tier. I made a couple other decks as well. I think they might perform pretty well. All right, we might actually be able to. We might have enough decks to make something better. Like we might be able to actually use multiple floors, because you know how we do it. It's like there's always just one floor. Just use Gabora floor, and then once they die, just scrap up whatever we can and throw it onto throw those key pages onto a different floor. Well, now we might actually have enough pages to have multiple floors like pre-constructed, ready to go. So I'm pretty happy with what I made, but I'll show you guys when we get into the game. Who else we got up in here? Hello, Tony, Max, Scarlet, Maiden, Dr. Wilson. Tony says purple tier single-handedly raises the skill ceiling almost 4 times. What, with just knowing how to actually use the stances, knowing when to swap them up? Yeah, I could see that. I'm gonna see if I can kind of get into the rhythm. I did build, the way I built the purple tier was like I have one stance that's meant to be like a finisher, while the other ones are just kind of good for like certain situations. I don't want to go into it too much, you know. We'll see when we get there. Bam says, "I like what you're wearing, Devin." Thank you, Bam. Thank you so much. I thought, you know, I've actually recently been looking into, like, you know, not wearing traditional youthful clothing. You know what I mean? Like until you're, but what, at the age of like 25, I feel like, at least in America, this is definitely an American thing, but people just don't dress well. You know what I mean? It's like you're either wearing like t-shirts, sweats. I mean, some people just wear pajamas out and about all day. So we're trying to renovate the wardrobe to you know, step it up a little bit. So it's a slow and steady process, but we're starting with wearing polo shirts. I think it might elevate the fit by a degree. Hello, random roll and role player. This will be extremely amusing as someone who just beat the game and quickly has become a sweat on it because I am addicted to the gameplay and I love card games. Look, same here, buddy. Same here. I don't know. I think there's actually a lot of people in chat are in the same boat as you. People who have already beaten the game and know, or at least know, like the popular meta decks, stuff like that. But I also love the gameplay and love card games. I mean, unironically, I think that at this point, Ruina might be one of my favorite games that like I played. There's not many good, like, you know, combinations of a well put together story as well as fun gameplay. Like usually, you know, you find a game that has one but not the other, but Ruina, to me, the gameplay is exactly what I like, you know, exactly what I'm looking for, especially in terms of difficulty. Like there's a lot of games where they're either extremely difficult, like thing like a Souls-like or something like that, or something that's like super strategically complex and annoying to learn, or games that are just way too easy. But I think we've struggled a decent bit with Ruina, but nothing where it felt like, you know, it's just unfair. Nothing that it didn't feel like I could overcome it with enough knowledge and skill. Hello, Zach. Zach says, "Yeah, I think most of us are people who've beaten the game." Yeah, that's typical with most of the games that we played. I mean, it was like that back with Fear and Hunger too. Fear and Hunger. Darkest Dungeon had a decent amount of people who had played the game. But I think actually Darkest Dungeon probably had the most amount of people that hadn't beaten the game on their own before, but they probably already watched it somewhere else, you know. Hello, my water burnt. Yan says, "Am I gonna cry once I see my key page?" I did not actually touch the Yan key page. I forgot what I said I was gonna do with it. I remember saying that I wanted to like renovate the Yan key page by just a little bit. I think maybe we had one too many of the things that grant 3 light. I was gonna like change that with something else, but I forgot what I was going to do. So the Yan key page has not been touched. Hello, Andy. Let's see. Roland says you should beat A in Final Realization first. That mod has extremely good rewards. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that are into the modded Ruina. Now, I don't know personally if I would really be interested in playing modded Ruina. Like, I do enjoy the gameplay, but I mean, to me, Project Moon's all about the story anyway, so it would be a little strange for me to play something that wouldn't necessarily be canon, you know? Hello, Noko, in the Dab. Dab, I saw that you put your name on the forum, so I'm gonna get you on the wheel. Don't worry. Although there's only, I think, one more spot available. Last time we checked, it was there's one more librarian that we have yet to add to Hawkma's floor, I believe. So there's a lot of competition out there. But that'll be exciting whenever we see who gets off of the wheel for the floor of religion. I think that it might be, maybe we get that after we beat Blue Star, which I don't know when the hell that's gonna be. That probably what we'll do today. I mean, that might be what we start with, is try and take down Blue Star. Maybe it'll be easier with the new decks that I've concocted, but I don't know why. It's such a annoying, meaty little grindy fight. But if that's what we gotta do to progress, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. I did, the decks I made did have a pretty even distribution amongst damage types, so they might actually be able to take down Blue Star. You know? Cher says Aurora must be the final librarian. Aurora, savior of lobotomy? Well, it's actually a really good point. It would be pretty sick to add Aurora as our final librarian, considering that she literally was the one who solely on her own saved the entire corporation. I don't know how many of you were around for when we played Lobotomy Corp, but after the entire facility got wiped by, I think it was White Knight on the final day, we had one person left, the one default librarian, employee, Nugget, that we kept around, and then we were able to duplicate them to beat the final day. I'll think about it. Maybe we do add Aurora. Would be really sick, but I don't want to take away that spot from somebody that, you know, might have been waiting to get their own character. But if we can get a majority vote, here, somebody go run a poll in the Discord. Those of you that aren't in the Discord, go check the YouTube channel description, join that, and y'all decide amongst yourselves if we should add Aurora or not. But okay, guys, well, welcome back to Library of Ruina, my friends. Last time we did a whole lot. The two major things being completing Mr. Zesty Cheese Boy's little realization, and along the way unlocking the purple tier. So where did I have my purple tier page? So for those of you watching the VOD, obviously I'm sure some of you have probably skipped ahead to this point. Before we started the game up, I was talking to chat about how I took the time to make some new pages for us to utilize. I think I made 3 pages in total. We have a purple tier page, a yay page, which is meant to be a smoke page, and then somewhere is a charge page. Yeah, I made Bayard into a charge page. So let me walk you through what I've concocted. All right, I'm pretty happy with what we made here. So well, actually we're gonna start with Bayard, and then we'll end on the purple tier to show you what I made. I was taking the time to try and make something out of all of the rabbit people, all the R-Corp, but it's too much for my brain. So first off, the Bayard page. All right, because they like to be immobilized and like not playing cards every now and then, I made an overcharge deck. Now, I don't know if overcharge is outdated. All right, I don't know if it's poo, but we made an overcharge deck. So we run these three, we run the ready position. All right, you've got some 0 costs in here that restore some light and gain some charge. And because of the psych up built into the passives, you don't even need to worry about really need to worry about page draw or light restore that much, because you're going to be immobilized and like get extra page draw and light restore from that anyways. Because obviously being immobilized just that turn, you automatically draw a card, gain a light. Then that following turn, you'll gain another light, another page, and the psych up will grant you 1 more light and 1 more page, right? So you don't actually really need it. There's an energy strike in here for to spin the charge that we'll be gaining. And I actually don't think did I even attribute the passive? Okay, no, I didn't even put the passives on them on the Bayard page yet. But I'm gonna probably put on one of the R-Corp boys. I don't know who would be best. I don't know which of the 4 would be best to throw on Bayard. I mean, maybe it's just the leader, Nikolai. Nikolai might be the best one out of all of them. But I'm excited. This one looks pretty sick, huh? It might work. It might work. Hello, Yash. All right. Next, we made a Yay page. So this is my singleton Yay smoke page. All right. I realized that there's a lot of smoke cards that I thought like kind of did the same thing. So like, for example, you have a lot of smoke page draw and a lot of smoke light restore. And so because of that like overlapping overlapping utility of the cards, I decided to just throw in all of them. So this is the page draw, are the 3 costs. The 0, the smoking pipe, the guidance of the gears, and the smoke blow are all light restore. And then of course you just throw in the will of the prescript for more page draw. And I think Summer Procuration was just a good singleton card for a 2 slot. So I threw it in there. Hello, Red Hat Man. And Sunny. Roland asks, I'd like to see the reasoning behind no multi-slash. I did think about that because multi-slash is so good. But I wanted to make sure we had enough smoke synergy in here. And so I substituted the multi-slash for one of these 1 cost. But multi-slash probably would have been really good. But I don't know what we would take out. I mean, Smoke Blow is actually just like an insane card on its own. Guidance of the Gears also has the 2 light restore and smoke gain. Maybe I would take out Smoking Pipe to put in multi-slash, but I like having a 0 cost. I'm not sure. But yeah, and we'll also get to use this Exhale Smoke, which is Yay's exclusive page. And finally, Mr. Cheese Boy has equipped the purple tier page. So let me lay out the idea behind each of the 4 combat stances, and I'll explain their purpose. So I'm actually gonna start with Pierce. The deck is Bleed. It's purple tier Bleed. So we have all of the Pierce cards that help give you all the bleed stacks. All right, we have a little bit of light restore from Wedging Thorns. We have a little bit of page draw from the Shoving Stabs. Disgorge Innards is the I forgot who we got this from. I don't believe it was from purple tier, but that's how you get the the bleed damage. All right, it's a good little finisher. And then you've got Laceration, Venomous Fangs for more bleed up application. Okay, I think it looks all right. And I believe that being able to utilize the different stances, some of my stances are better for light restore or better for page draw. So I think that we'll be able to substitute the lack of a ton of page draw, a ton of light restore on the Piers with the other stances. All right, next we've got the Blunt. All right, I made her Blunt page into Blunt Discard. Okay, so we're utilizing the life insurance pages. We have got a couple switcheroos, a couple insurance coverages. These are light restore and page draw. Equivalent Exchange is also light restore and just a pretty decent card. All right, pretty decent card overall. And then the Final Strokes is like the big finisher, because you can basically discard the entire hand and it will give you basically full light, a ton of page draw, and it will smack them up. Okay? Yash says, Devin, you're an insane psychopath. What is wrong with it? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, now for the guard stance, this is where you might be able to tell me that I'm insane. I didn't know what the hell to do with guard stance. So we've got like a little serpentine barrier I threw in here. Will the city's got a block die on it, so it's like that's a ton of light restore and page draw, so we'll throw those in there. Duel's got 2 blocks on it, and it's like generally pretty all right, you know. I threw Mirage Storm in here because I feel like this is like the, you know, the other pages I didn't really find room for it, but I was like I should probably have it in here somewhere. So I threw in the Mirage Storm, and then a couple of Ferris guards just because it's a really, really good 1 cost with good block dice, you know. So decent. It's all right. Hello, Cosmic. I've been watching on my Xbox. Dear God, it's perfect. It's okay. It's okay. Honestly, yeah, this might be really good against Blue Star. Red Hat Man's correct. This might be our way to defeat Blue Stars with guard stance purple tier. It might be good. Roland says seeing anything but charge and guard stance feels actively trippy for me. I guess there is a lot of block dice in the charge cards. But yeah, no, I just ran it. We're just running decent blockage cards, you know. And the slash. So the slash is meant to be the finishing stance. All right, we have a little bit of bleed application and light restore through class and respect. Snake Slit is the slash power gain. And it's gonna. This is pretty much built around the same way that the purple tier had it built up when we did her fight. So a little bit of page draw, a little bit of light restore. Snake Slit buffs up our slashing dice, and then Violet Blades the big finishers. And then we just have 1 critical moment in here for a little bit more bleed application, as well as 1 more page draw. All right. Devin says YouTube chat's trying so hard to tell Devin what to build and guard without getting timed out. They're trying their best to work around. I mean, I so far I don't think anybody's really overstepped the boundaries of trying to backseat. All right, I think you guys are fine. Plus I kind of intentionally don't look at that stuff anyways. Ian says, Devin, never mind. Thank you for not touching my deck when you made these. These are perfect. Look, you'll see. All right, but that's what I was doing off stream. All right, that's what I spent my time doing. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, so we have Blue Star awaiting for us. We have 2 more 3rd layer story missions to undertake, and we have done all the Star of the City general receptions. So I guess we just have to take on Blue Star, huh? Like, there's really no way around it. I think we're just gonna have to try and take him down finally. I also finally like wiped out. I unattributed all of the old pages that we don't use anymore, so we can use the cards that were attributed to them for other stuff. And I favored all the decks that actually are like worth using. So Hawkma will use purple tier. And I don't really know what to throw on everybody else. I think I'm just gonna throw in. I'm just gonna throw in the index boys. I really don't feel like making any more block decks. Maybe Hawkma alone will have enough blockage to make this work. Let's see. I also could no, yeah, let's do it like this. All right, let's see if we can take down Blue Star. This is the only fight that's really given us difficulty. Oh, and there was one more thing, but I'll show you guys after. I tweaked Gabora's attributed passives because I found one that was, I thought, really, really good. But I'll show you guys when we get to that. Okay. So, how do we take down Blue Star? This is what, attempt 3, 4, something like that. I won't disclose what we changed for Gabora. I'll show you guys when we get there. There was a couple people that were telling me that that there's like a really good passive for her. I don't know if this is the one that people were talking about, but there's a chance. Whoa. Oh, these are all of the purple tier stances. Okay, I was wondering what this was. Does it also come with? Oh wow. Okay, yeah. All of the purple tier stances come with the special passive that she was using as well. So I didn't realize that. So slashing stance gives you the extra damage with attacks. Piercing stance gives you the double ailments. Blunting stance gives you extra stagger damage, and then guarding stance gives you defensive dice power +2 and removes all status ailments. Okay. Let me see if I can take down Blue Star. I hate this boy. So, yeah, okay. So, what we learned from before is that the best way to stop these guys... I really should just already go into guarding stance, shouldn't I? Probably be a good idea. Or I can just utilize this. I can just utilize our final stroke. And then I can swap. Because this will deal a ton of blunt damage. Sure. Let's just deal a ton of blunt damage. Then we'll go guarding stance. Okay, but yeah, so I remember that blocks were really good here against this guy, against the statues. And we need to have the ability to prevent these guys from activating their self-destruct. All right, self-destruct was real bad. So I need to do everything in my power to stop that from happening. I don't think they really had any other special passives, though. Other than that. Okay, nice. Good Pierce page. I can redirect this 4 with a 5. Don't mind if I do. I think I'm just gonna let this blunt come through. It's no big deal. Yeah, let me pull that. And then does San have anything good to clash on this? Our faith is never wrong. I guess the class and respect is actually the best way to stop that. And then we can class and respect here as well. I want these to be discarded. Okay, so look how the final stroke might actually make it work. All right, so the final stroke might give us enough damage here to annihilate this statue. We shall see. And then once we get the abnormality pages that like buff our block dice, then we can swap into our block stance. Okay, that guy's almost already staggered. Perfect. All right, so I believe the attention and focus is what we need. Deal and take twice as much stagger damage on a deflect. Yes. So we give this to Hawkma, and now Hawkma can go defense stance and destroy them. The answer is we're out of... What is Hanafuda? Is Hanafuda a passive that would be good to have? Hello, KT. I don't know what this Hanafuda is that's being referenced. I don't care. We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, God, aren't you guys agile? They have so much speed. I just need to reach Blade Unlock. If I can reach Blade Unlock, we're good. And also, because Mert right now has 6 protection. Oh, well, protection's just damage. It's not stagger damage. Never mind. Protection does nothing. Protection's useless. Honestly, the way that we have our index pages set up might not even be that good, considering that we have all of them built with the Ujat passive, which is not really worth it, you know? We don't need the Ujat passives right now. Okay. Let me see if I can take down one of y'all. This guy's almost staggered. For some reason, he didn't do his self-destruct, though. Oh, he only uses a special combat page. Wait, no. Yeah. If the character's stagger resist is 40% or lower, instead uses a page that causes character to self-destruct. Oh, okay. They only self-destruct. Oh, that's really good. I don't know how I look past that. They only self-destruct when the shrine is using the mass attack page. Okay. Okay, I get you. I get you. It's actually really, really good to know. I don't know how I was not aware of that. Now I am. Don't worry about it. This guy is the slash resistant, or rather the slash vulnerable fella. I think I do just go guarding stance now, though. And that will get rid of the paralysis as well. Oh, no, I guess paralysis isn't considered an ailment. Huh? Did guarding stance not specifically say... hello, Dexter. Did it not say that removes all status ailments? Did I imagine that? That was a figment of my imagination? I guess. Okay. That's okay. It's whatever. Don't worry about it. I could have sworn that's what it did, but I guess not. Oh, the old ones stay. Oh, it just means you can't receive status ailments. Or does it mean ones that you've just gotten? Like, you know how like it gives this little like pale, oh, you can't see it on any bike, we haven't done anything. But like, does it mean status ailments that are going to apply? No, wait, what? What is new status ailments? You can't get further statuses. Okay, yeah, that's okay. That's a good way to explain it. Thank you, that made sense. This is the Pierce guy. Summer Procuration, you. Oh. Okay, wait, no, we can actually clash with all this. Perfect. This guy. Oh, that's right. Okay, there's two Pierce boys. I remember that now. Okay, hopefully we get some emotion level ups here because we're gonna need light to deal with the mass attack. That is for certain. Actually, I can't pull one of these. I'll let the For the Star go through. That's no big deal. But I will deal with this. Our faith is never wrong. So give me Summer Procuration. And then we have Pierce power up. Maybe I could actually stagger this guy with a one-sided attack. I would... Mert needs to have enough light. There's going to be two clashes here. So unless we were to high roll or low roll, we're not going to get another emotion point to level Mert up. Yeah, the light's more important, but we could get so much, and this guy's probably going to self-destruct anyways. Are we winning this clash? Probably. Yeah, I think we can stagger him with a one-sided attack. Okay. Try that. Hello, Levi. Levi says Discord's not working right now for me. Yeah, I guess Discord must be down. I saw a couple people say that. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Deflict's going crazy. Come on. Okay, we can definitely stagger at least one of these guys, I'm pretty sure. Please. No, it's so close. Oh, come on. They're gonna self-destruct on me. They're gonna self-destruct on us. Oh, I should have just hard focused one. Okay, this does nothing. Physical damage. When they say physical damage, is physical damage just like red damage, not stagger damage? Is that what this means? Because if so, this is absolutely, this is nothing. It's useless, completely useless. So 13th total would be the only thing. Yes, red damage. Okay. Also, this does nothing. It just deals max HP damage, which is also useless. Oh, but also gains power, so it is worth it. Okay. Honestly, give this to somebody that actually will play enough combat pages, because a lot of the stances that have built on purple tier do not play a ton of pages. I guess give it to Mert. Okay, we did have 4 emotion level ups, but they're coming in. Like, hopefully we outspeed. If we can outspeed these two, we should actually, these 3, we could stagger all of them. Please. God, that's a lot of speed. And of course it's on their first die. Okay, maybe we can just beat it. The duel is perfect for this fella. All right, we just need the duel to roll high. Oh, that's right, the massive... No, that's right, it recovers stagger resist on all of them. Oh, I forgot about that part. Oh, it's mass summation, though, so the duel is almost guaranteed to beat this. It probably doesn't stagger, but it has a decent chance of beating it. Okay. Don't really think we have anything else to stop the self-destructs. Although we could... No, we can do it. Wait, we actually have a lot of 7s here. It's doable. It's definitely doable. Camille asks, why is Hogma purple? He's been promoted to a color. Hogma did some off-screen training and he's now become promoted to the purple balls, the purple Hogma balls. How do we do this? Okay. Look, I'm utilizing my noggin to the greatest of its abilities. We don't clash on the 6. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, watch this. We clash on this 2 with something that can survive. It doesn't even matter. I don't want the damages to come through though. So like what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this 2 with something, with anything higher than a 2. We can use our 7s to come in and then stagger this fella. All right. So that's good. That will work. So I believe what could beat this mass summation? Probably the La Regole, or actually a sturdy defense would actually be the highest probability. Has a really, yeah, honestly has a very high chance. So we will sturdy defense here. Okay. And then I need to pull this one of these with another attack as well. And then we have another sturdy defense. Okay. Now I have a 7 that I believe any attack should be enough here to stagger him, right? What would be the best? What would be the best? Honestly, a sturdy defense is probably the best shot here as well. So that's enough to stagger you. Then I have... God, we don't have any... You're telling me we don't have, like, any Pierce? We do have a Summer Procuration I can throw in here. Good, as well as another 7. There's Pierce and La Regole, so I'll take it. Also realizing that I have La Regole in all these decks when these guys don't take damage. Questionable. Okay. And then we don't have to worry about any of the other dice because these guys should all get staggered and die. Oh wait, but they're gonna have the... Oh, wait a second. They have the stagger resist regen. God, dude, it's so poo. It's so poo. I'm gonna pray that La Regole can beat that, and I'm gonna will the city in this. I'm just gonna accept that one of these guys probably... Yeah. One of these guys probably gets their stagger back, and they're gonna self-destruct, and there's nothing I can do about it. So... I'm gonna Sovereign Procuration hard right here. And I'm actually gonna sturdy defense this instead. Actually, will this guy... I don't know. I'll do it like this. Well, he's gonna blow up anyways. There's actually a block die here. That's fine. What does this guy take? Blunt? I'll throw a blunt attack his way. I don't have a single one in hand. What is happening? Okay, throw up Do anything that will blade unlock you. Get you closer to blade unlock. Sure. Throw class and respect up here. I don't like it. Okay, let's see how that goes. That goes through. Okay, that was enough to stagger. Wow. Okay. Barely an 11. Oh, that sucks. Okay, but we kill one, so everybody's gonna get their stagger restored, which is good. And we did blade unlock at least one person. I'll take it. Okay. Wait, it's actually not that bad. I mean, we're a little low on light on some people, but we did get one of them. That works. Josh says, Devin, can you turn the music up? I mean, is the music... I feel like the music's good here, huh? It's only when they're in blue star mode. Or is it always a little bit low? Riddle me this and I may fulfill your request. Musical drift in and out today. Yeah, I mean the blue star music is just kind of the kind of poo. Okay, wait, we're not actually in that bad of a spot now. So really, it's all about just focusing one of them. That's true. Maybe that's my issue. I'm like focused on. I can just let some of these go through. It's not that big of a deal. Obviously, right now it's a big deal because we're fatal to all of these stagger. But usually I can just let these go through and actually just hard focus one of them. You know. Roland says it's a satisfying sound. It has a cult for a reason. But then this music's gonna be too loud. I cannot fulfill this request. Okay, let me just think here. Decapitation. As long as it rolls. This should be confirmed, right? Fatal is double damage, correct? So decapitation, even if at its lowest roll, is enough to stagger the worshiper. I do believe so. Oh wait, he has a counter die. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna play as if it will be enough. I sure hope it will be. Okay. And then Hawkma's still in block mode. Luckily he has a serpentine barrier, so he's got a couple of attacks coming his way. He's got this 6, this 4, and this 5. Serpentine barrier should be enough to block a ton of those. Okay. Mert will blade unlock soon here. That'll be perfect. This is the Piercy boy, so give me to where the pre-strip points. For the star, I don't mind. Actually, we should save our starry defenses as much as possible. So I'll La Regole that. And we've got a couple of attacks coming at San that hopefully we can redirect. So I will gladly multi-slash you here. Unlock his slashing damage that I can just throw at anybody. I guess I'll use it here just in case there's a world where we didn't stop him. It's fine. And I can only redirect one of these. Definitely this one. Definitely We're All Sinners is the most important one to deal with. So hope that Sound Procuration has enough block. Okay. And we're still in guarding stance, right? Shouldn't I have like one more passive or no? I don't think so. Or do you only get the... You only get like the buff for like one turn or whatever? He says, did he attribute passives on... Yeah, I did. We have passives on purple tier. They're just bleed passives. Which, looking back, is now very bad for this fight, but it'll be good in the future. No, it's forever. The +1 is for the first scene after switching. Okay. Got you. But we can just keep this for now. We'll switch after. Please be enough. I think that was enough. Pretty sure that was a high enough number. Nice. Okay, the blocks are going insane. Wait, do block dice also get recycled? It looked like they were getting recycled. I don't know if that's true or not, though. Perfect. Yeah, these are gonna deal a lot. But we killed one of them, so we should get a... Oh, that's right. Okay, silence is big. Who do we put this on? This is really good for redirecting attacks. So if anybody's gonna be redirecting attacks, who's it gonna be? Probably Hawkma. Definitely Hawkma. Okay. All counter dice are recycled on Clash win. That's why Serpentine Barrier is awesome. I did not know that. Thank you, Link. I had no idea that it's all counter dice get recycled. That is huge. Okay. Now we chill for a second. So they're about to go blue star mode. What that means is we need to kill this fella. All right, the worshiper of this worshiper needs to die. The other ones, they won't self-destruct, although this one's pretty close as well. Now I could Mirage Storm to try and wipe out most of these attacks, as many of them as possible. Probably would not be the worst time to do so. But then we have no light. Then we have no light. Maybe Mirage Storm is a play. Good. Okay, and it hits all of these. That's perfect. So it's hitting on all of the weakest pages here. Okay. We are about to Blade Unlock Mert. That's gonna be awesome. Let's try and get some sturdy defenses in hand so we can beat the blue star, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? The blue star mass attack. Okay, castigation could go insane. I'm gonna castigation this guy on the assumption that we should be able to stagger this worshiper as well. And honestly, hopefully do it before they can do anything else. Like, hopefully these pages get eradicated. They get destroyed. Hey, that's chill. I'm gonna go here as well. So this guy should definitely be done for. And it's literally just deal with the others. This guy... How do I want to deal with these last two? This 4 is targeting San. We can just let that go through, honestly. That's fine. This 6 should be clashed on, though. So let me... Maybe there's a world where multi-slash beats it. Sure. Oh, actually, the 5 is targeting Tony. Okay, that's still fine. It's whatever. We're good. We're good. We're about to kill a couple of them anyway, so the stagger will be replenished. And just throw the rest of your attacks up here. Okay. That should be right, and the rest of these should get destroyed. Okay, 5. Little bit of a low roll. 8's good. Okay, we destroyed most of them. That's 1. Did not need the castigation. Okay. That's 2. Perfect. The other ones I don't really care about. Doesn't matter. And we Blade Unlocked on Noko. Oh, that was Mert, actually. I'm just so used to Noko being, I'm so used to Noko having the Gloria page. All right. Blue star time. These guys actually got super low. I did not expect them to get this low, but now would be a great time to use our... Oh, amplify would be good if we had any light. Oh god, Hogman's out of light. Hogman's out of light. Cosmo says speed is go with a certain passive. Cough, cough. Yeah, I know. We're talking about. Are we talking about Mio? Is that what we're talking about? Maybe I don't know. We had Mio. We used it with Mio. It was pretty insane. It was really good. Okay, well, almost no matter what, Hawkmon gets hit by the sound of a star here. Nothing they can do. All of the characters lose 5 speed. That just almost makes it so that no attacks can be redirected. Makes it very hard to redirect attacks. So I don't like that. But I need to kill these two before they self-destruct. That's all that needs to happen here. We have 1/7 that we could use to stop this guy, I think. It includes your allies. Yeah, I know. It includes the allies. So it seems not very good. You know what the issue is? Why did I not put Yan in here? Where the hell is Yan? That's what we need. Yan would be destroying these guys. It'd be so nice to have those pre-scripts. That's my issue. Okay. And what's the point of Silence and Amplify having that 5/5 block die on them when they're on play? I don't think it even does anything. Hello, Brian. Okay, well, let me just see what I can do with what we've got. So, sturdy defense, definitely the play. All right. We use that here. Now, we can use a 7 to come in and deal some big slashing damage if we have it. We only have 1 though, but if I switch to, well, that would be all my light anyways. God, which of my decks had 0 cost in them? Which of my decks had 0 costs in them? Because I have to swap. Blunting Stance had 3. Slashing had 0. Piercing had 2. So I'm switching to Blunt. Oh, never mind. It was definitely supposed to be Pierce. It was definitely... Pierce was the... Yeah, Pierce would have been better. But at least we got this now. Okay. I can throw this in here as well. And I can throw... Oh my god, there's a million attacks coming at us. Maybe we just eradicate. Oh wait, I could just eradicate these. Oh. Oh, that would be really good now, huh? Okay. Wait, eradicate would be perfect. That might be the play. Okay. And then hopefully we kill that guy in time. I need to clash against this 5. I can pull it off with a... We're gonna need a sturdy defense here, so I'll do that here. I'll pull this off with a... Where the prescript points, hopefully just win the clashes. And I can pull... I can't pull this 5, so this 5 goes through no matter what. Noko might take a lot of damage here. Everything else is fine. Okay. I got it. And so what are these guys? These are the Pierce boys. So just throw any and all piercing attacks their way. I can't pull anything else. Okay. This might actually be perfect. This might be exactly what we need. I mean, is there anything for 1 cost that would be able to beat this? No, so we just let this go through. There's no point. It's mass summation. Okay. Let's try that. How does that work? So there's... Nice. Okay, so we ate both of the self-destructs. And it actually was able to stagger one of them. We got through one of the Sound of the Stars. This guy's almost staggered. Wait, we actually did so good. Just don't get staggered. Merc, don't get staggered now. Come on. Is that all their attacks? Yes, okay, that was perfect. That was huge. That was huge. Okay, so this guy gets staggered. He should die at the start of the next turn. Wait, it's actually perfect. Oh my God. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. God, Hawkman needs some light, bruh. Hawkman needs some light. I gotta switch to Pierce, I think. Did y'all actually see the strategy here? Was this insane? We took the silence. We get 2 silence cards, and then we just switch to a different stance, and now we just had 2 extra cards. It's basically draw 2. I'll take draw 2. Okay. Pierce had 2 0 costs that had light restore on them. Or we can just wait 1 more turn and we can use equivalent exchange. Probably the better thing to do. Yeah, okay. Hold on, Hawkma. Hold on. Luckily, we have one of them staggered, so. We pull both of these here. This guy is slashing, weak to slashing. So well, the prescript should be enough, I think. Yeah, those 2 will be enough. So don't even have to worry about these. Our faith is never wrong. Don't mind if I somber procuration yo ass. And I can clash here with a multi-slash. Okay, these are really not big deals at all. I don't care about either of these attacks. I mean, the World of Sinners is a little annoying. I wish I had some more blunt damage I could use, but that's a decent little blocker. All right. And I'll just class and respect you. Class and respect. Hold on to that. Okay, this one gets staggered. This one should probably take a lot. Let's see. People are saying the proxies fall off. I don't really ever foresee myself switching off the proxies. I love our index boys. There's nothing more I like than our blade unlock mechanic. I guess maybe we can attribute the blade unlock onto somebody else, you know, a better page, but nice. Okay, this guy also got staggered. Perfect. They're already at 400. Wait, so if we just get them a little bit lower, once we die, this would, like, if these guys, if our own people get staggered and they get killed by it, that also deals 100 damage. So we're close. We are extremely close. Okay. This is blunt damage. I don't even know if we're gonna stagger the blunt boy though. It's probably worth it. Yeah, I mean, and we should clash with at least one of these, so. Okay. Yes, and we're gonna have the eradication again just in case. Oh my goodness. It's perfect. It is perfect. Actually, eradication is blunt damage as well. We just don't have much else that deals blunt. That's fine. Okay. Let me... where the pre-strip points you. As well as a little of the pre-script here. This one's always going to have a block die to use against the We're All Sinners, because it's not really... Well, actually, decapitation would do perfect there. And then we'll just take a little bit of damage. I don't mind. Okay. I'm just going to let those go through. Let's just focus on staggering one of these guys. So the Pierce one... What do I have? This is more Pierce. Here's some extra slash I can throw in here. Here is some pierce. And just to be sure that this guy's going down, I'll throw in... Actually, I'll throw in... No, yeah, I think we can get both of these. I'll throw this in as well. Perfect. And we're going to save onto our life for everybody else. We just let that one go through. Yeah, that was already 36. If we just win a couple more, he should go down. He's at 2. Oh, do not do me like that. Do not do me like that. There better be one more attack going on him. Okay, we're good. The unlock came through. And then that other guy's down to 6. Somebody get him. Oh my god, the blunt's going insane. Wait, why did I not even think about how good blunt is? Because blunt deals extra stagger damage. Why have I not been using blunt this entire time? Wouldn't blunt be insane? Brian says, is that not discard stuff from Arena? No discard? Yeah, there's no discard passive because it's only one of the 4 decks. Wait, blunt goes crazy here. Why have I not just been only using blunt? Oh, goodness. Okay, wait, I know now. I've realized. My brain turned on. Oh my god, it actually turned on. Okay. No, I get it. We're good. We're good. Okay. Okay. Well, let me just deal with the others here. So, Noko actually is about to hit their 13th toll, which will give us a little bit extra power. And it's going to activate on the Massamation, which is good for us. So, let me just pull these attacks and just don't take damage. Avoid any and all of the damage. Eradication should eat just about all of these attacks. So, I'll throw them on there. They're all the same, right? Yeah, they're all identical. Okay. I'll use another Sturdy Defense to... Can't pull any of these. Tragic. This is just extra pierce damage then. Hawkma. I will use Equivalent Exchange and hope it hits the insurance coverage. I'll throw that here. And I'll use a Sturdy Defense to pull... Is this getting targeted? This is getting targeted by 6. Okay, perfect. So there's 1 5 here that's not getting clashed on. This is the guy that takes extra slashing damage. So if we can just get enough light to use our decapitation, will be good. But for now, let me just Lava Gole him. Okay. I said, obviously, this guy is weak to slashing. So I'll just throw all of our slashing damage at him. Don't mind if I do. I think we might actually stagger some of them here. So the Eradication eats all of their pages. We only lost 1 Sound of a Star Mass Combat Clash page interactions. You know what I'm saying. Yes. And we're so good. We are so good. We're gonna do it. We're actually gonna do it, I think. I mean, it should almost be guaranteed at this point, right? Because that guy dies. Yes, he's down to 200. This boy's at 20. Hawkma finally leveled up. Oh my goodness. Hawkma, do the thing. Do the thing. Destroy him. Decapitation should be enough here. Just in case it's not, I will gladly throw in a Class and Respect behind as well. All right. And then this boy, is pierce resist. Oh, you don't know what's about to hit you, pal. You don't even know. Oh, you don't even know, bro. We're actually taking down the blue star. We've waited for so long for this moment. It's gonna happen. And we have another eradication. Actually, I'm actually gonna do it here because that's more likely. Yes! Oh my god! I don't know why this fight took us so long. But it is over. Finally. I mean, having the purple tier, honestly, it seemed like Hogma didn't even do that much. But I guess having him around, having the purple tier page was enough. Maybe I just figured out how to use our other pages better. I don't know. Blink says purple tier OP. Max is 63 stagger damage. Yeah, maybe it was because we had purple tier page. All right, suppression of blue star complete. Oh, I didn't even have to make any special pages for it or nothing. I just had to throw a purple tier in there. It's been a while since we've talked to Hogma. Devin, look at the poll in Discord general. Oh, that's right. Did y'all put up the poll? Y'all set up the poll? Let me see. Where's that? It's in general. Is this the poll for Aurora? Should Aurora the Savior be the final librarian? If you guys haven't voted yet, go find it. Go join the Discord. Link in the description of YouTube. I'm actually gonna vote yes. I think having Aurora would be sick. All right, y'all vote while we read the dialogue. Brian says, did we do any of Bina's floor? We've done Bina up until like as far as we can, but oh god, the votes are coming in. But not this stream. We haven't done any Bina this stream. All right. You're making an appearance here more frequently than I had thought. I don't expect you to enjoy my visits. You are free to think whatever pleases you. So what is your business? There is something I'd like to hear, Hogma. Is it something that the director of the library is unaware of? What would that be? I want you to tell me what you think of this place. Are you here for insignificant advice? I won't press you if you don't feel like giving a response. As seen from my eyes, this is purgatory. You don't see it as a plain hell? The moment the guests sign the invitation and step into this place, they are quantized and copied. It is a preparatory step for their lives to be unraveled in the form of books. Even if they meet their demise here, they do not actually face death in a true sense. Because this is akin to a virtual space where simulations take place. You know it well. They merely pass into eternal slumber, forfeiting their memories and knowledge. Angela, what stops you from letting them go? The fate of the guests' lives have yet to be determined, and I presume it is because you are still hesitating. I wonder why I can't let them go, why I hesitate. Our being is made up of the light, including myself. That's why we're unable to leave the library. We simply cannot exist outside of this place. And I want to break this constraint. All of us here could be given a new life, or we could all perish. The outcome will be either one of the two. Have you ever thought that the weight of the two extremes are too burdensome to bear? I'm not sure. Still, this is the path I chose, so I've decided to see the end of it. Is there any way to navigate this infinite space without getting lost? Where are the books that hold significance? Where's the book that I need the most? Is that book truly what I need? Does it exist at all? In this vast void of life, the only compass one can rely on is faith. Without faith, you cannot proceed, even if there is a way, because you don't know what dangers might be lurking in it. Indeed, in every person who seeks their own version of the single perfect book that must exist somewhere, is your faith in it still adamant? Maybe. You lack certainty, unlike when you first began this journey. Why is that? I don't know. I'm not even sure if I really know myself anymore. Do you believe it exists, Hawkma? My opinion is not relevant. I suppose not. Angela, the essence of religion is faith. That one book can exist because of the strong faith that it exists. When that faith crumbles, so too shall the library. It exists because I believe so. It is evident that the extent of faith differs on an individual basis. For instance, a lunatic's faith will always be true to them no matter what anyone else may say. It's not that one believes in the existence of something. The belief is what brings it into existence. And when one's faith is broken, their soul expires in most cases. Things that have lost their reason to exist because people no longer believe in them shall disappear. You, however, remain strong. You believed in Sir Ayan just like I did. And even when your faith was betrayed, you sought to start anew on your own 2 feet. Perhaps your wish wasn't limited to freeing yourself. You may want all of us librarians and even abnormalities to lead their own lives rather than bind themselves to a role on an artificial stage, so that they can live in true independence without putting their lives in the hands of Carmen, Ayan, or anyone else. You're being gracious towards me after all that's happened. It's up to you to interpret it. Ironic, is it not? Sir A and I irresponsibly created you and gave you life, and now you are irresponsibly trying to give life into our hands. Say what you want, but you're still going to stop me. That depends on your decision. Until then, I shall trust you and wait patiently. I'll be going now. Mr. Hawkma, it's been so long since we got to see him. I'm glad we finally got some of his dialogue. Cher says, final boss of Ruina, reception of the Demon Block's name wheel. You have to face every person on the wheel? Is that the true ending? Everybody that didn't make it off the wheel manifests as their own abnormality. We have to take on all of them with the librarians? I could see it. Alright, well, Floor of Religion realization level up. We are now level 4. And looky here. The last assistant librarian to join our Library of Ruina is here. Let's find out what pages we got before we move on, though. Martyr. Let us meet again as stars. Adds a martyr page to hand, cost 0 on play. For this scene, deal 4 to 6 bonus stagger damage with attacks, but take 1 to 3 damage after a successful attack. Okay. Penance. Our blue star is the only sanctuary that accepts us. We will be cleansed of our sins there. Single ally. If any character is staggered at the start of the scene, they take 3 to 7 damage, and all allies gain 1 strength of the scene. Multiple staggered characters do not give more strength. That's not that bad. When it says and all allies, does this mean that if we get staggered, do we still get the strength, or do the enemies get the strength? I'm guessing that even, like, no matter which characters get staggered, our allies always get the strength. Cosmic says, show us the red mist passives, Devin. I will. Don't worry. Yes, but still only 1 strength. Okay. So, but we will still get the strength. This is pretty good. I mean, it's overall strength for everybody. I like it. Okay. And a nostalgic sound. The rise of the star is a brand new beginning. Don't you hear the everlasting sound of the trumpet? Was that a trumpet? I don't think there was a trumpet in the Blue Star music. All allies deal plus 2 to 4 stagger damage for this scene. The effect of this page activates every 3 scenes afterwards. Kind of meh. All right. Decent little... I mean, they are only level 2 emotion pages, but it's all right. Pretty decent. Okay. All right, well, that's all of our abnormality fights out the way. And we will name our last librarian. Each floor has been completely filled. We have 1 more person to welcome to the Floor of Religion. And then after that, I'll show you guys the Gabora passive. So, let me get the wheel pulled up here. The last wheel, unless we somehow unlock more floors, which as from what people have said is not going to happen. I don't think that will be happening. I don't expect that too. But yeah, let me make sure our wheel is correct here. We've got the dab is me. We've got Dragon Dust. All right, if your name's not on the wheel, I'm gonna give y'all a quick little second. Go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel. Go to the stream. All right, if you're on Twitch or if you're, you know, already obviously watching the stream, and then use the link in the description. Fill out the form, and I'll add you to the wheel. All right, and now also is the time. If you do not see your name, if you do not have the correct entries added for having a YouTube membership, let me know now so I can fix it. This is our final wheel. Celerity says, where's Lewis? We can't add Lewis, Celerity, because you already have one. Don't you already have a person? It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair, Celerity, because technically it would be 2 entries for you. Oh, wait, Aurora. Wait, it's Aurora, isn't it? There's 11 votes that Aurora should be the final librarian. Here's what we'll do. Ah, don't look at the ad block. Aurora? Aurora? How the hell do you spell Aurora? A-U-R-O-R-A? Okay, Aurora will be given... How many entries are there? There's 55 right now. Oh, but obviously there's more. Okay, Aurora will be given half of the wheel. Okay, let's see, how close can that get? That's pretty close. Aurora will be given half of the wheel, and then everybody else will be on this end. Okay? All right. So we'll see. The wheel has never lied to us before. The wheel has never lied. I'm gonna check one more time. Okay, I did see. We've got one more name. It looks like Mr. AMC has been added. Other than that, I believe the wheel has been finalized. Oh my God, this is it. The final spin. Good luck. Good luck, my friends. Oh. Aurora. The wheel never lies. Our final librarian, all the way from Lobotomy Corporation. The savior of our run has come to join us in Ruina. Aurora has come home. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. They look a little different here. I guess they got a different haircut, something going on. I don't know. They look a little different. But that is, I mean, I will say that's a pretty good way to, like, that's you know, probably the most prophetic way to end off our last librarian edition. You know what I mean? All right. All floors filled out. I don't know. I mean, for those of you that watch the Lobotomy Corp, obviously you guys know that we left Aurora to, she never got any ego or upgrades or anything till the very end of the game. She may live a similar fate here. We'll see if that changes. But everybody wants to see the red mist page, so I'll show you guys the red mist page. If I'm wrong, you guys are gonna think that I'm stupid, okay? But this is the passive that I put on. I put on the chink. I put on the chink in one's armor. Because she has the infinity page. She has the infinity pages. And so this can destroy the block dice. And so I thought that the chink in one's armor would be good. I burned the kitchen. He did not find it. But look at it. Isn't it good? Because the infinity die is like, you know. He was not the combo, but he has the right idea. It's pretty good. So New Harmony says so close. I mean, it's good though, right? The concept is close. I mean, is there another one? Because there's only like 2 pages that have the if the speed is high enough thing. But Isn't this pretty good? Like Quantum Leap and Chink in one's armor synergize with the Infinity dice, and then Fervor is just always good to have. But I don't know what else could be good. Hey, just this one time, I might not even use it. All right, there's a decent chance I don't even add it. But tell me, what's the combo? Tell me the one that you guys are thinking of. What is the passive that is supposed to be so good? I think I'm gonna keep this because, you know, I like having my own custom made stuff. But I would like to know just to look at it. Oh, Mio's prowess because of the Infinity die. Oh my God! Wait, how did I not even? Wait, how did I overlook this? It's because it's not in here. It's because I have it attributed to something else. Because I was searching for speed related stuff. Is it because it's because it's equipped? It's because I had it equipped. Wait. I may not add it. That's right. All dice on the page gain power against targets with slower speed up to plus. So it's basically like a permanent +5. Oh my God. Wait, I actually was so close. My brain was working on the right wavelength. I swear it's because I had it attributed, because I was like looking it up. So I was searching up like speed or like if speed is, or like stuff like that. But because I had the Mio page equipped, I couldn't put it on. I didn't realize it was there. Wait, I want it. Guys, I want it. I want it bad. I gotta take it. I gotta take it. There's no way I can leave it behind. I gotta take it. What do we keep? Do we keep the what do we get rid of? Larry says, no, Devin, you failed. I would have found it. I swear I would have found it. Look, get rid of the Quantum Leap. Okay, maybe we throw on the Rose page somewhere else. If only we had like one more cost we could put on. I would put on Mio's prowess, Chink in one's armor, and Quantum Leap. But honestly, I feel like yeah, you definitely need the Fervor. I guess it's just this. And then like, what's our best one cost that we could just throw on? What's the best little one cost? No. Slash damage is pretty good, huh? But Skim Prescript's also pretty good for the page draw. Oh, this is one that I was looking at. Wouldn't acceleration be good? When speed is 5 or higher? Deathman says best one cost is Canard. Ian says we literally had a situation where you said what would be good for Gabor and got railroaded to talking about Mio. You would not have found it. I think I might have found. I mean, I knew it existed. I just didn't like connect the dots. I'm gonna run acceleration. All right, this is the ultimate speed Gabor build. Okay. I maybe would have figured it out. I don't know. It's okay. We're gonna take it. All right. Okay. Moving along. I thought my Chinks in Chink in one's armor play would be celebrated by all, but there was definitely something better out there. All right, well, that is all of the abnormality fights that were available. We've done all the general receptions, so there's literally nothing else to do but follow up on these story missions. And it appears to me that this may be the Xiao Maiden of Iron. Is that her name? Follow up. I think this is about to be the big fight. I think this is about to be a big fight. Let's see what's in store. Fine. I don't need to hear another word from you. If you're so fearful of death, leave me and escape by yourself. I completely forgot the voice I gave for Miras. I cannot even, I have no idea what he sounded like. I wouldn't have brought you with me if I were such a coward fearing for my life. There has to be some reason you've done this then. If your reasoning is unsatisfactory, know that there will be consequences to your actions. Director, your battle will be nothing more than a messy strafe if you try to keep up in your current state, ma'am. You have to realize it yourself. Out of my way. Step aside. I'm as composed as I can be. You can't even best your own subordinate right now, Director. There's nothing composed about charging blindly into the fray and brandishing your sword like a mad woman. They're foes that we must destroy anyway. In fact, I would argue that it's better this way, as I can firmly grasp my blade with an undaunted heart, unshaken by fear. How come he's not even mentioning the antlers growing out the side of her head? I guess I don't know why I mean, maybe they know that, like, are they aware that she's currently in the process of either distorting or manifesting ego? I feel like he would probably say something, you know. Even if they were opponents that warrant such a fight, wielding your blade while you've lost yourself will only yield a pointless and juvenile revenge. They say anger is needed in order to face the enemy, but an excess of that emotion will ultimately hurt yourself. Fury shouldn't be the only motivation to bestir oneself. I thought you knew this well, Director. You're the one who taught me that I'll spill my own blood if I can't see where the edge of my sword is pointed after all. I have no resolve to show to those who have taken what is mine. They had the nerve to make an offer. We must put our lives on the line to earn it back. Such absurdity. Now tell me why I should treat them with any courtesy. Even then, that's not how Lao would have reacted, so please, Xiao, gather your senses. Miras, I am aware. I know that the library didn't snatch Lao in Section 2 away from us. I am well aware that they took a fair offer and made a bet, and paid the rightful price for losing it. But what can I do when I simply cannot bring myself to accept that? Was it truly done of their own volition? Can anyone say with utmost certainty that no coercion was involved in their decision? Whenever my mind was plagued with such thoughts, I couldn't make rational judgment. Is it because Chun and the other fixers are dead? Is that why you're acting like this? You would be right. At first, I thought I had only to care about my own safety. As long as I could get my hands on Lao's book, I decided that I wouldn't care about my surroundings, even if that meant I would have no one to rely on once everything was over. But as I saw my colleagues die out one by one, my mind began to waver. Am I truly going down the righteous path? Is it truly right as a human being to think of myself and only myself? When the many of those who trusted me and followed me have perished, shall I overlook their deaths and keep moving forward? If my selfishness is causing harm to others, shouldn't I stop it before it's too late? Shouldn't I save those who still have a chance? If I had to make a choice, who should be putting up with the hardship? Is it you or I? Miras, answer me. I'm no longer certain what I should put first. I'm not one to give you an answer for that. How should I know better than you about yourself? You know I'm not in any way wiser than you. Here's what I can say, Xiao. None of the fixers who followed you here were forced by anyone to do so, and I'm no different. There can't be any compulsion about trusting you and willingly following your lead. Now can there? Call it heartless, but as with everyone else, if it was your power that we were after, we would have left you once your authority faded. You've stepped down from Liu Section 1. You're not in the position to pressure us anymore, and we aren't obligated by any duty to obey you. What you're saying is that I can stick to my belief and move on, the same way you kept believing in me and acted for me? Like a cup of tea that maintains its good scent after half is gone, and a quarter of a day has passed. Xiao? Don't you hear a sound? A warm and charming voice, almost as if it were out of this world. Is this the voice that Argalia's been talking about? Is this the voice that makes people distort? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything other than our own voices.
뭐?
What?
네 말은
You're wrong. You know, maybe there is truth to what you said.
내가
Are you
이기적이라고.
calling me selfish?
난 그렇게
No, I don't
생각하지
think
않아.
so.
인간은 혼자서 살아갈 수 없다. 그렇게 된다면
No, the music cut
죽어야만 할
out.
거야.
Oh wait, it's just really low. This is not good though. When the music cuts out or it gets really quiet, bad things happen. A human cannot live alone. No man is an island entire of itself. I have no idea what that means.
다른 누군가가
They
필요해.
need someone else. Yes.
내가 살려줄
Someone whom I will keep alive.
그리고
Someone who will become the reason for me to keep on living no matter
내가
what.
곁에 있음으로써
Someone can be alive because I am there with them. As that person can live thanks to me, I myself should not expire.
너를 지키며
A way to protect you all and myself at the same
내가
time.
죽어서는 안 된다.
I shouldn't die.
나를
By
챙기는
cherishing myself, I'm cherishing the people around me.
그러니까 네 말은
Therefore, what you're saying isn't right. I won't be deceived by your temptation. Yes, I suppose this is what you meant when you said you said a selfish mind shouldn't be viewed negatively.
미안하다.
I'm sorry.
제 감정을 못 이겨.
I let my own emotions overwhelm me and failed to lead you rightly.
내게.
This will be the last time I apologize to you and everyone else. Miris,
난 당장
I'm still in the dark and I cannot see ahead.
사실은 두렵고
I'm frankly afraid,
그렇게
and I might stray on the wrong
잘못된
paths
길로 갈 수
sometimes.
하지만
However,
굳세게 나아가는
I must trust myself to return to the proper way as I stoutly press onward.
안 보이는 거지.
Just because I cannot see the way ahead does not mean that a way doesn't exist.
설마 애고를 발현한 건가?
I think she heard the voice that Argalia keeps talking about, and that must be how, like, what keeps making everybody distort. But she was able to resist it. Instead, she manifested the ego. Mayhaps? Hello, Cheeseballs. And AMC. And Marlon. But yeah, I guess so. She was on the verge of distorting, but whoever the hell she was talking to was trying to convince her to distort, and she said no. She's like, oh hell no. Okay. Did she manifest ego just now? That certainly resembled ego, although it was incomplete, like Philip's.
혼자서 중얼거리기까지
She was mumbling to herself, but it sounded like she was talking to someone. The voice we couldn't hear, but Xiao could. Kinda like abnormalities. What do you mean by that?
이곳에서 환상체의 힘을
I can hear some sort of voices whenever I borrow strength from the abnormalities here.
그 목소리는
The other librarians can't hear what I hear. The voice is only audible to one person.
어떨 때는 머리가
Sometimes a voice filled with rage rings through my head,
들리고
and other times I hear a sorrowful wail.
어쩌다 보니 내가
My mind gets sort of shaken by those voices
나
somehow.
역시 속에서 무언가
Listening to it sometimes makes me feel something is boiling up inside me, or cooling my head down all of a sudden. I think the voice Xiao heard is different from the ones you and Gabora hear.
어떤 점이?
In what way? The voices you hear will only say whatever they want to say, one-sidedly. I'm sure there are exceptions, but most will probably behave that way. On the other hand, Xiao was talking with the voice. She was in a conversation with whispers that seemed to want something to happen to her. I'm not so sure. We don't have solid evidence to prove that that voice was different just yet. Anyhow, we've got to receive her before anything. The problem is now we've got to deal with that figurative beast of a person. Oh, it's time! Alright. Xiao and Miris have returned. Oh, this is gonna be so sick. Okay. So what's different now, Xiao? What you got? Is she gonna have actual ego pages? Is that what's gonna happen here? Possibly, maybe. Well, it says warning, actual suffering ahead. Devin, it's gonna be okay. I think with these new pages we've concocted, we'll be okay. Nothing's ever stopped us before. And it is, oh, it's 2 acts. I didn't realize that until Zach just pointed it out. Why is it 2 acts? Is she gonna distort? She might distort. All right, so she still has fervor, force of a wildfire, and the brushwood. So these are all the same passives. Now she has shimmering though. I don't know if she had shimmering before, as does Miris. Okay, and then did she have this page? The Raging Storm Love? I think she did. I don't think anything's actually really changed. Well, you guys know the drill. Gabora squad. It's time to go into battle. Give me Esther. Give me Pubert. Oh, actually, I have them on the side here now for easy access. Give me Gloria on Noko. And Jade's already got the Yan page equipped. All right, especially with Mio's prowess, I have a feeling that this fight might actually be a breeze. I think that Red Mist with Mio's prowess is going to absolutely dominate here. But let's go. It's go time. Xiao, we meet again. I wonder if there's like special dialogue if you use Lowell's page. I'm sure there probably is. Okay. And they already start with 3 dice. Interesting. And they have shimmering, so everything costs 0. Okay. Gabora, you're about to go insano, my friend. Let's see here. Level slash probably destroys these 2. Don't mind if I do. And Mio's prowess is power. Yeah, all dice on that page gain power against enemies with slower speed. That is so insane. Oh my god. Okay. They're already using emotional turbulence. I wouldn't mind sturdy defensing that. Another emotional turbulence. Does anybody have another? What does Jade have? Target ally draws 1 page. Okay. Neither of these guys have a sturdy defense. I will have you. Actually, Gabora always kind of struggles with page draw. Yeah, let's just use the page draw on Gabora. We do have a Will of the Prescript for this. Oh, I can't even pull it away. God, okay, I guess I'm Lauragoling that. Coordinated Assault. This might be a decent spot for Will of the Prescript. Give 1 strength, 2 protection, 2 stagger protection to a random other ally. Oh, this was not a thing before. This was not a page that existed before now. Oh god, okay. Of course, Yan has nothing good. Or rather, Jade has nothing good with the Yan page. I don't like this fiery waltz. Wait, let me do it like this instead then. Pull this with... No, I can't even pull it with Will of the Prescript. God! Okay. I'm gonna pull this onto Jade. Hope that this can do something. And then we gotta pull this 3. Honestly, Lauragoli is probably more consistent. Okay, what are y'all's resistances? Piercing and blunt. Okay, perfect. We will go for Miras first, I think. Yes, let's try and kill Miras as quickly as possible. Multi-slash, multi-slash, multi-slash. Will the city. Okay, yep. Gabora's already going crazy with that. Already going insane with the new Mio's prowess that we added. That's what I like to see. Yep, we're definitely going to take some damage that I can't really do anything about. That's how these decks work. All right, we need to power up a little bit. We need a... Oh, come on, Maiden. There we go. Nice. We need time to blade unlock. We need time to get emotion level ups. We need all of that. Okay, does she have... Okay, Xiao has coordinated assault as well. So, I think it's kind of just target whichever one doesn't have the protection on them. We have to alternate back and forth. All right. KT says, "See Devin now. I want you to see." Why now? What changed? Why do we want me to succeed now? I don't think anything is different. Okay, what am I doing here? Pre-ship 4 is light restore, but everybody's already full. A little sad. Now wouldn't be a bad time to field mods. Is there a good spot to field mods? Yes. Here. A flaming dragon fist. A little scary. Yeah, more than a little scary. I could greater split this and hope that it hits the flaming dragon fist. Probably the best way to go about it. I'm gonna try it. We just let that go through. Yeah. Actually, what is... Yeah, no, I don't want to let that go through. Okay. And then we have the level slash to deal with the fervent emotions. Perfect. Please destroy that. There's the coordinated assault, which actually in itself is not a very strong page. It's the support aspect of it that makes it strong. But it's not difficult to clash against. Fiery Dragon Slash, also not that impressive of a page. Okay. I guess... No, I can't pull this either. Yeah, I'm just praying. I am praying that this gets destroyed. If it doesn't, it's gonna be big damage on Jade, but I don't think anybody's winning the clash against the 13-28 anyways. So we just ignore it. It's like it never even existed. Okay. You're gonna get protection, so everybody else target here. What do we have? We have Pierce power up. Got you. Should I utilize? I wonder what's more important. No, okay, I was gonna say, like, is it worth just dumping both of our Pierce cards here? Because it's gonna deal a ton of damage with the Pierce power up, but we have to manage our light here. Like, I don't think we're gonna get an emotion level up because he's not clashing. So I'm gonna be smart and play around it. All right. I have to assume that Noko will level up, so we need some page draw in hand. We don't have anything else to use on Maiden, and we'll throw a... We're clashing against the Fiery Dragon Slash here. We need some pages. I'm going to assume that Maiden will also level up. Okay, come on, Vertical Slash. Vertical Split. You must destroy the bad page. Pretty please. No, it didn't do it. I don't think. Oh, God. Okay. That's fine. Actually didn't even deal that much damage, to be honest with you. Wasn't that bad. Marlon asks, does vertical also target already used dices? Oh, that's a good question. Like, if you use it on a really low speed. I would have to assume not. I think it would only target a page that hasn't been used yet. What we got? Prey, Vampirism, Fear of Water. It's always Vampirism, right? Yeah, always Vampirism. Thank you. He low rolled and your oh, that's true. Jade is blunt resist. I didn't even realize that. So that's why we took like no damage from the big attack. That was perfect. Okay. What else y'all got thrown at us? So now, are they just gonna keep alternating? Yeah. I guess it's random what pages get added to hand. I think we just have to hope that they never coordinated assault like back to back. You know, like hopefully they don't both do a coordinated assault in the same turn. That would be really bad. But right now they're coordinating on Xiao, so Xiao's gonna get buffed up. Miras has already taken so much damage, and there's a decent amount of bleed on him too. Perfect. Okay. Well, we want It's not that hard to deal with 2 opponents, to be honest with you. I will gladly... Spear. Actually, oh, let me not use spear. He is blunt resistant. Or not blunt resistant, pierce resistant. Throw in the spear here. That should level up Gabora again. Inner Ardor. Still waiting for this. Would Lock be worth using anywhere? Yeah, Lock would probably be better used on Fiery Waltz. I was gonna say we could use it against this Inner Ardor, but then you're kind of wasting the destroy opponent's next die. Because when this says destroy opponent's next die, I assume it means the next die on the page. I don't think you can destroy a die that's being used by a different page, like a counter dice or anything like that. Yes, okay. Thank you. Thank you, but I'm still gonna do it. It's okay to be a little bit wasteful sometimes. Going for 100% efficiency is not always the play. You know? Okay, now we just make sure we also have to make sure that we're blade unlocking here. So I need to use... Yeah, okay. I will Summer Procuration your Frontal Assault. And then I will come behind with a little Sturdy Defense on your Fiery Waltz. That'll blade unlock here. The Fervent Emotions, we will Summer Procuration. Actually, no, we will La Regole. But before that, we're going to throw in a unlock here. And I want to make sure that's actually clashing. Yeah. Clashing where we want it. That will also blade unlock on Pixel. And then we have a... Oh, I tried to clash on the Coordinated Assault with a 4. That doesn't work. That's okay, though. We can use Noko's Sturdy Defense there. And use a Class and Respect to get the blade unlock. Nice. Okay, that unlocks everybody. Ton of damage. And what does... Did I even check what the prescript was? Protection, staggered protection. We've got 2 clashes heading towards Maiden. One of them is a Frontal Assault, so it's not really a big deal. The other one's the Fiery Waltz that he probably won't lose. If anybody's going to lose any of these clashes, it's actually probably Pixel, so I'll give it to Pixel. Obviously, Gabor just doesn't lose clashes anymore with the Mia's prowess. Roland says, watch that lock move cause everything to go to crap. That'd be funny. Why would the lock mess stuff up? What's wrong with the lock? The lock's perfect. Okay. Prey, Roll of the Wolf, Fear of Water. Think we take Roll of the Wolf for Gabora. Mark the first enemy that is attacked by this librarian after the page is selected. Deal extra damage. This could also be good if we're going to be facing like only Xiao in the second act, but I don't know what's going to happen in the second act. So I'm going to take Roll of the Wolf just in case. Get that counter dice buffed up. Goodbye, Miras. Rest in peace. Okay, and here's the mass individual attack. That second one's gonna be hard to get through. That 8 to 20. I mean, that's a really big range. So I guess it isn't impossible. I think Summer Procuration's probably the best shot. Actually, I should pay attention. Yeah, this is Pierce power up. So definitely Summer Procuration here. We've got Pierce power up here, so I'll use Summer Procuration here. Got blunt power up here, which you don't really have much blunt in these decks. But I still think Summer Procuration's our best shot. What do we have here? Light Restore? Okay. I can give one more light to Noko. That allows them to use their Eradication now if they want. You didn't unlock? Oh, because I targeted one of their attacks onto Miras who died. Oh, the Eradication would have been so good. Hello, Netzak. Oh, that's silly. That's silly. Okay. And obviously, Gabora should just be able to win this through... I guess Spear, probably the best thing. And then we will use Focus. No, I'm gonna use Spear again. I need Page Draw. Let me make sure I'm actually targeting. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And everybody else just throw your little baby attacks in there. Okay, this first act, I mean, unless something goes terribly wrong in the near future, has been very easy. I imagine Act 2 is when stuff's gonna heat up a little bit. Oh, I didn't even do anything with Jade. Fervent Emotion is probably our best chance at beating this. So don't mind if I do. All right. Ooh, pretty bad low rolls on a ton of people. Okay, nobody got staggered or anything, though. Oh. Okay. She just slammed Gabora. Luckily, Gabora's gonna heal. Does she even have bleed on her anymore? I don't think so. I was gonna say Gabora will heal from the Vampirism, but I don't think there's any bleed. Yeah. Well, Gabora just hit level 3, which is good. That's a lot of burn stacking up. Yeah, and if Gabora gets staggered... Oh, if Gabora gets staggered, they're gonna spread the burn even more. Okay, let me remove some of these attacks, please. Now we can use Eradication, but there's not a good guy to use it on. That's fine. So we have Castigation. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Do they have any counter dice? They do. I was gonna see, is there a way that I can stagger them with somebody like Gabora before things go south? Give me the strength prescript. Yes. Okay. If I was to... I definitely should have used Focus Spirit there. I thought we were gonna get the stagger already. At least we have bleed, though. Okay. I'm definitely giving the strength to Gabora. And we need to make sure there's no attacks targeting her. Very important. Alright, so... I guess I don't mind using Castigation on the Fiery Dragon Slash. Okay. Then we can do a one-sided attack with our Decapitation. Emotional Turbulence. There's really no... Yeah, Eradication just doesn't work. What's powered up for you right now? Blunt? Yeah, we don't have any good blunt anyways, other than Eradication. Oh, actually, Eradication is getting buffed by the... This is right now minimum 15. That's not terrible. Although they can easily outroll that on everything. Okay. You're going to allow Regole the Fervent Emotions. Then there's a 5 that needs to be dealt with. Emotional Turbulence. I'm gonna will to prescript it. Okay. Gabora is going to come in for some good one-sided attacks. We do have Distorted Blade. Let me go ahead and do that. That'd be a great idea, actually. That has a decent chance of actually just killing one of these. Okay. I think we've got him here. I think we're good. Just throw the rest of the attacks here. And it shouldn't really matter where this clashes, because ideally this gets destroyed. Go ahead. So Distorted Blade. There we go. Destroys that page. Decapitation. Does a ton. The spears should be enough. Okay, and we're good. Xiao is finished, and Gabora heals a ton here. Why is her HP not dropping? Why is Xiao's HP not dropping below 100? Something's not right here. Guys, something's not right here at all. That was supposed to be the finish. That was supposed to like win us the fight. That was supposed to like move us to the next act, you know? That was supposed to be all we needed. Xiao, what are you doing? Oh. That was Act 1. Hello, frogs.
전부 죽었구나.
You have all died.
또 남아있지 않아.
No one remains by my side.
이곳에서 너희는
And here you
끝까지
fought with me till the end and
싸우고
perished.
혼자 남아있는 모습이
I feel lonely as a dragon soaring in the air,
끝이 없-
my heart heavy with regret.
어둠밖에 없다.
I only see darkness.
앞이
I
보이지
can't see a step ahead.
어디로 나아가야 할까?
Where must I go? Where does the courage to put one's foot forward come from?
너희는 대체 무엇을 그리 끝까지 믿었나?
What did you believe in so firmly until your last moments? Roland says the game gave you smile, even the game's grinning knowing what comes next, Devin.
이길 수 있다는 희망.
Was it the hope that we will emerge victorious, a strong leader, or the goal of earning the books?
안타깝게도
I sadly won't be able to hear your answers now.
하지만
However, as the breath of life momentarily rests inside us before it scatters to return to its source, I will meet you again one day,
언젠가 다시 너희를 만나.
and I may ask you my question then.
또 너인가?
You again.
끈질기게
You're one
말을
persistent
걸고.
conversationalist, are you not?
난
I
내가
won't
스스로
collapse or
불러온
succumb to
절망을
fear after the
주저앉고
despair I brought onto myself.
인간이
There's nothing that a human that I
내가
cannot.
극복하지 못할
There's
건
nothing that a
없어.
human that I cannot overcome.
참고 견뎌 굳세게 나아가면
I believe that I will reach the
세상의
ideal
결과에 도래할
consequence
것이라 믿고
if I
있다.
remain steadfast and proceed with
정말
perseverance.
순수하게 믿고 있어.
I sincerely, ingenuously believe this. Wouldn't it just be genuinely believe this? Doesn't ingenuously mean not genuine?
아니야.
No,
그런
there's
것에
no need to be
주저앉을
disheartened in the
필요 없어.
face of such a thing. Without
절망이
despair,
없다면
hope won't be needed either.
희망이 있기에 두려움이
Fear is
생기지만
born for there is hope,
두려움이
but
있기에
bravery is
용기가
born because
존재하고
there is fear.
이 모든 게 없다면
Without all of these, there is no life. And what is life without a reason to
살아야
live?
내가 어떻게 이
So
생명을
why would I not
유지하는가?
bask in the sensation of vitality?
여전히 난 나를
I will
위해
still
싸울
fight for
것이다.
my own sake,
나를 위해 목숨을
not to
바친
disregard the
동료들을
colleagues who gave their
무시하겠다는
lives
거야.
for me.
아니,
No,
어쩌면
rather I would be disregarding their
내가
sacrifice if I
여기서
gave
너희
up here
때문에 주저앉는
because of
것이
what happened to them.
무시하는 행위일 수도.
It's literally the Irwin speech. It's actually just the Commander Irwin
네
speech, but she's
말은
giving it to herself.
끝까지 내 마음에 들지 않는군.
I don't see myself ever agreeing with your
둘로
words.
선 나무는 숲을
A lone
댈
tree
수
cannot
없다.
form a forest on its own, you say. An interesting tale.
재밌는 이야기야.
Oh? Oh, she's powered up. She didn't change or anything, though. I thought she was gonna have a whole different model, but okay, I guess this is powered up Xiao. Oh my god. No, that was actually the what about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not. And she's put it all in. Xiao is all in. Okay, well, what do we got? What's these new passives about? What is this? We've got 9 Children of the Dragon. Dice power +1 at the start of the scene. Inflict 2 burn on all enemies. Okay, that sucks. Pu Lao. When Pu Lao is active, all characters are uninfluenced by any effects on power for the scene. Pu Lao activates on the first scene and then activates every 2 scenes. Oh, but it's all characters. So that also affects Xiao. But I was really, that's a big part of like our entire squad. Reverse scale. Every scene uses a combat page that deals stagger damage to oneself but grants strength if it loses in a clash. Stagger resist is not fully recovered even if the character is restored from stagger or an act ends. Bazia. Take no damage from burn when inflicted with a status ailment that isn't burn. Reduce the amount by half. What? Fervor, Force of Wildfire, and then the Brushwood. And then she's got 6 special pages. This is all counter. This is block and counter. Combat start, take 10 less damage from burn for this scene. On use, if user has burn, recover 4 HP and gain 2 protection next scene. Okay, inflicts burn. Mass individual 4 cost, gain strength and endurance and inflicts burn. Jin Ni, 15 28 piercing on hit, inflict 2 burn to all enemies. And 5 cost mass summation 25 to 30 on hit, inflict 8 burn. Gabora is going to have to clutch. Gabora is gonna have to put in some work here. Oh my god. All right, good luck, Gabora boys. We'll see if y'all got it.
혼자여도 밤은 찾아온다.
Oh no, she definitely does look different. Even if I am alone, night will come, and every night is followed by dawn. A mere star that will fade cannot hope to best the light of the rising sun. Be prepared, for today a star of the city shall be gone. Oh my god! We're on the Great Wall of China! Oh, jeez, man. Dude, Gabora, you need to be level 4. I need you to be level 4, bro. I need the ego. I need the damn ego, bruh. All right. Whew. And everybody's lost, of course, has lost their blade unlock. We are in for a doozy. Okay. Let me think. Wait, what is reverse scale? If the die tag is reverse scale, loses in a clash, deal 70 stagger damage to self, and gain 4 strength and endurance next scene. So do I want to do this? I gotta think. I gotta use the brainial. Is it worth allowing her to gain strength and endurance when I could just tank this? I could just tank these attacks and then whittle her down myself and then use the reverse scale to stagger her. But on melee hits, she inflicts burn and Force of Wildfire. I don't like it. Okay. Let's try that. They've got some counter going on. Emotional Turbulence. This can be beaten by Summer Procuration. They're only level 1. Because technically this is an entirely different Xiao. Very good for us. Slash makes easy work of that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, everybody's got Nullify Power right now as well. So this actually isn't that guaranteed. Even Jade's already so low. Really bad. We need to get this. We need to get this distorted blade up somehow. Is there even a way? We need to get to emotion level 3, right? That would give us one more. Yeah, that's what we need. We need emotion level 3. So let me do it this way instead. Oh no, I can't redirect it. God, okay, I was gonna say we can redirect with Jade to pull one of these, but I can't pull any attacks of them. Yeah, we need them to level up big time. Okay. Throw our attacks in. Manage your light well because we're not going to be leveling up as much. This is page draw. Light restore, perfect. We do have smile as well. Should inflict feeble and disarm this scene. And actually, I could just delete reverse scale. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna delete reverse scale. Okay? This will, technically it's not losing in a clash. And so they won't get the strength and endurance, which is good for us, I think. Let's try this. The smile will actually just delete that die, which is good for us. Level slash putting in work. Spear cost reduction. Gabora hits level 4. Yep. About to get a lot of burn coming in. Gabora can sustain herself though with the vampirism. God, they take no damage though. Okay. Gabora can go ego mode. Perfect. Okay. We have manifest ego. That's huge for us. Oh! You pop the reverse scales on the every other turn. Okay, I get it. Because they can't benefit from the power from it. Okay. I understand. Brain is working overtime. Okay. What are you throwing at us? So it's really good that I did not use it there. Sharon says, can't believe streamer knows how to read. Look, it's a skill I picked up. You play enough Ruina, you learn how to read. Okay, so what's the biggest attack coming at us that we like really need to deal with? Like, what would straight defense be good against any of this? Not really. We could actually blade unlock already. I forgot how easy it's to blade unlock once you have all of these speed dice. It's true. Okay. So Fire Dragon Slash, probably not getting redirected, but we can just Lava Golem that and we'll be good. Fervent Emotions is very scary. Jade still is not even close to leveling up yet. Somebody else is gonna have to take this. And I think that person is Gabora. Yeah, I'll use the Infinity Die on it. Actually, no, I can just use a 7 to draw that. Manifest Ego should be good enough there. Maybe I should use the Infinity Die just in case. I don't know. Do I care about anything else? This is the one that combat starts, takes 10 less burn damage from burn for the scene. But we can beat this. So I will... I think Emotional Turbulence this would be better. Because now Gabora has +2 power from this. Oh, of course. No, yeah. That'd be good. Okay. We can have Jade do some clashes here. Finally, we'll inflict some erosion with a baleful brand, and nobody else can pull this. We're also gonna have to spear this, which they actually probably don't win. Okay, good. Then we throw. Do they have any counter dice? They do. It's fine. Yeah, let's try and get Blade Unlock online ASAP. So that's this La Regole unlock, and actually I want to make sure we should have the unlock happen on the La Regole. Good. This is page draw, light restore. Yeah, class and respect and an unlock are just good. We can hold on to that. Everybody else is chilling. What's the prescript? Protection, stagger protection. That's huge. We have to keep that on Gabora. I mean, Gabora actually already has 6 protection. Is anybody else taking hits right now? No, Gabora's taking most of these clashes anyways, so just in case they do take anything. Just cannot let that burn stack up anymore. Big. We need the HP regen. Wow. Okay, they made it through the manifest ego. Stop low rolling. How are you rolling 4s? What are we doing, Gabora? Oh, the burn is gonna stack up a ton. Okay, here's all the one-sided attacks. That's good. Okay. Did Jade? Okay, no, Jade is getting emotion points slowly but surely, but they're not there yet. Absorption's useless. Wine is useless. So it's just laughter, I guess. No erosion? Did we not get the on hit? Oh, we did. We failed the on hit. No, wait, that didn't even get. No, it does apply erosion. Oh my god, that sucks. It just has to be laughter, right? The other two literally don't do anything. Absorption, wine, or don't actually do nothing. Oh, wait. No, absorption would give strength, right? Or no? Okay, absorption is good. Yeah, it's true. Because for some reason, all right, so whenever I read absorption, I always just assume that when it says the HP regeneration gives you strength, I thought that that was based off of the HP that you regenerated from absorption itself. This means in general. So at this point in the fight, this should be 3 strength, right? Although laughter inflicts fragile and stagger. And we've been low on HP for a while. But strength is really good, isn't it? I don't know. I do not know. I'm taking laughter. Okay. Mimicry is the HP regen. Dipsia is also HP regen and gains strength, but obviously this isn't good because it's only one enemy. Crimson's Scar, this is Cobalt Scar. I don't think would be very good. Give me Mimicry. This would give, this allows people to regenerate. And it would actually be really good for somebody like Jade. Okay. Okay, Gabora's powered up. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We somehow did not give them any, we haven't gotten any bleed on them. So... yeah, I didn't inflict any bleed, so Gabora can't heal until we inflict more bleed. It's okay. What is our card? Gain strength. Does nothing right now. All right. So reverse scale needs to go through, or we can just again delete it. I think deleting it is in our best interest. So yeah, Jade, now's your moment. Power up. You're gonna use this here. Okay, that deals with reverse scale. Perfect. Okay, we can beat this with a greater split, but it's not even guaranteed. It's not even close to being guaranteed. Or I could use the horizontal, just delete the page. Oh, I didn't realize there's a mass attack coming in. On use, gain 2 strength and 2 endurance next scene. Ah, and there's nothing I can do about it. Scary. Okay. Well, what do y'all have that could possibly beat this? Remember, power. Yeah. Right? Nullify powers for everybody, right? Yes. Okay. So where the prescript points is not actually that good. We don't even get the power from it. Sturdy defense is probably the safest option to at least block something. Yeah. We also have castigation that we can use in the near future. All right, I'm gonna go where the prescript points and hope that can do it, because nothing else here really looks worth. You know what? We'll use this. We'll use this. Okay. This is counter. All right. What else is this targeting? Our 4 die here. Okay, this is where, yeah, I actually want to use where the prescript points to see if we can at least get some more light. Light's good. So the rest of this is definitely just going to be light restore. Same here. It's all light restore. Okay. Noko's also getting hit here. I don't mind Noko pulling this with a sturdy defense. And coming in with another. This is actually where I don't mind using Mimicry. That's big heals. Actually, Mimicry has, I think, a better chance of destroying this than the Greater Split, huh? And we really don't... There's not really a point in using the Greater Split, Great Split, or whatever it's called, until... Unless we are... They can power up. It'd be better to use that on a scene where they're going to power up. So I think I'm using Mimicry here. 19 to 35 to a 15 to 28. The odds are in our favor. And it's not like they're that different than using this. So I'm gonna use this here. Okay. Pray that Focus Spirit can beat this. What else do we have clashing? Like, what's coming in? Reverse skill is gonna be destroyed. I'll throw a level slash over there though, because technically it will have one more. It'll have one more die left over. This is getting dealt with. The dragon slash is getting dealt with. Hopefully everybody will beat this. And this is just a one-sided thing. Okay. Yeah. Save yourself, Gabor. You're good. You have strength even though it doesn't matter. Okay. I think it's the best way to do this. I could just throw in another greater split somewhere, but do I want to? Is it worth anywhere? I think we should save it. Let's hold on to Gabora's light. Hopefully nobody gets staggered or dies. They'll be really bad. Smile wins that. They rolled a 6. Once everybody beat. Come on, Mimicry. It's all up. I really need Mimicry to win. Yes! Oh, the legendary goodbye. A legendary goodbye. And everybody's blade unlocking too. Yes, and everybody's leveling up emotions as well. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're back. We're back to this music. Gabora is about to stagger. There's like nothing I just have to make sure that she doesn't lose clashes. That's kind of what it comes down to. What do we got here? Restore light. Okay. How does this happen? Oh, that's why. Okay, can we use the ominous power? That's right. Xiao has strength. Okay, they're down at 223 stagger. I just need to pop. We're getting close to where this reverse scale is gonna deal. Like we're gonna be able to stagger them. Within the next 2 scenes, we can deal 140 stagger through the reverse scales. So really all we need is about 80 stagger, 80 damage worth. Okay. The Jin Ni, we can win. But that uses up almost all of our light. I mean, it is pretty much all of our light. Really bad. But obviously we can't let this go through. Yeah. I just need Gabora to go crazy here. This will destroy another combat page as well, hopefully. Okay. I mean, this burn damage. Burn doesn't deal, like, stagger damage, does it? Does it? Like, I feel like Gabora's been taking stagger damage from nothing. Okay. We have castigation as well. With a passive, it can. I thought I remember that, but that's not on here, is it? Or is that the brushwood? Yeah. When targets hit by melee attacks from this character, take burn damage at the end of the scene. Okay, so as long as Gabora doesn't take damage from melee attacks, this won't deal stagger. At least that's the way that reads. I don't know if that's true. Okay. And of course, this 8 cannot be redirected. Oh. Oh, the red mist passive might also be dealing stagger damage. That's true. Okay, I think they get staggered no matter what. Okay. I think it's worth ominous powering here. We need light. Oh, and we can restore 1 light to Gabora so she can use one of her things. Oh, it's huge. Wait, it's ginormous. It's exactly what we needed. Okay. Okay, I can do this. Fervent emotions, what would be best to beat this? I definitely want to use decapitation somewhere, but as a one-sided attack. They're gonna inflict extra burn this turn as well. Okay. Wait. Is that how this would work? No, never mind. I was gonna say if you beat a dice with a ranged dice, I think it gets deleted. I was gonna say, could I beat this in multiple clashes by beating it with a ranged dice and then also beating it in a melee clash? But I don't think that's how that works. Okay. I will Labragole this. Noko is blade unlocked, so we can attempt to delete one of these pages. Most likely one would probably be this violent flame, be the best one. Yeah. I actually don't need a Labragole that. I can save it for the Fiery Dragon Slash. Okay. Or I can focus Spirit here. Getting so low. Obviously, we need to almost confirm to beat this reverse scale, even though they have strength. So I need something that can deal a lot right out the bat. So I'm actually, yeah, I'll castigation it. Oh, I can. It's on a 6. Okay. So it has to be Jade. Technically, field mods is the best way to beat this. Please. Yeah. Okay. Fervent emotion somebody has to deal with. Castigation. Oh no, even castigation could lose this fairly easily. I'm having decision paralysis. You got slash power. You also have slash power. Okay, Maiden, you're gonna go for the Labragole on the fervent emotions. Probably get decimated. Actually, you know what? Straight defense would be better. Okay. And throw everything else to the 7. Ooh, it's not looking good. I will say, I mean, things have definitely looked better. That is for sure. This is all we got. They do have bleed on them, so if Gabora can just win a couple of these, then they will restore some health, at least. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the eradication actually beat the violent flames. Perfect, so that eats that. Good job from decapitation. Greater split beats the Jin knee and will delete a page. Yep, there's the stagger. Goodbye, Gabora. Oh, we've lost the red mist. We have lost the red mist. But we're actually dealing a decent bit. Ooh, okay, the burn's about to annihilate some people, though. Get in as much as y'all can before you burn away. Yeah. Oh, no. This is the end. Reverse scale got destroyed by greater split. It did. Wait, we actually could have gotten a stagger here. No. Dude, that's insane. Oh, that is quite unfortunate. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do with what we got. Be honest, just block. That's fine. Okay, this one is a little dangerous. I think Summer Procuration could do good here. Especially with the Pierce power up. Yeah. Okay. This is another one. This is the reverse scale. What's our prescript? Either strength or page draw. I think it's actually... Oh, no, strength does nothing. Yeah, so it's definitely page draw. Who's got the least amount of pages right now? Noko. Okay. Could you smile? The reverse scale is on the second die. I'm gonna fervent emotions just to guarantee it. Which of course the burn does literally nothing, but whatever. And then Noko will deal with the rest. Yeah, Noko can deal with the rest for sure. Regole. Violent Flame. Hopefully be beaten by... Where the prescript points. And we've got to run in as much damage as we can. Yeah, that's literally what it is. Okay. You know what? I've got a castigation I can use. Noko can mimicry. Maybe we can somehow get a stagger out of this. Did you forget the second floor? No, but it's the same thing. We're still dealing as much damage as I can. Look, oh, cheese it. I don't know if you've learned anything from watching our Ruina playthrough. You never play for the second floor. You always play for the first. Come on! Just get some hits through. We're losing castigation. Oh my god, I used castigation on a... Instead of... Oh, I messed up my castigation. I might have thrown... Come on. No, don't die here. You need to use... No, you got staggered before you can mimicry. Oh, the castigation could have done it. The castigation could have done it. If I had one side of the castigation, it could have staggered here. Oh, dude. Okay. I think we throw in the Bina squad. It's either Bina or Chi squad. I'm thinking we use Bina squad. We will obviously be using purple tier. These pages have been murdered. I can throw in the Yay page. I can throw in the Kalo page. And I can throw in... I made one more page. Who was it? Did I not? Oh! Bayard! Bayard! Where's Bayard? My friend, where have you gone? Bayard? Am I crazy? I never attributed him. I never gave the Bayard page the I never gave the Bayard page the charge passives. Oh. Charge with no charge. Okay, this is, let's see if this is enough. Venus Squad, finish the mission. Finish the damn mission. She's at 31 stagger. She's at 31 stagger. You can do this. Okay, wait, and we can do this with a ranged attack. And we're in power null right now, right? Yes. So degraded lock will guarantee stagger. I had no idea that stagger carries over, by the way. I thought that we were screwed. I had no idea that the stagger goes through. And so we basically get 2 turns of stagger. Okay. What's the most likely way? What's the best way to do this? If I ranged attack this, it's perfect. They'll stagger immediately. Okay. We're gonna hit. We're gonna pull this with the 7. They have no extra power. This only rolls 4, correct? Like this will confirm be a 4 because they are not affected by power related effects. Degraded lock is 100% enough to do this. Okay. All right. Then we just throw in all the other attacks and we're good. And they'll be full staggered. Good. We're in blunt stance right now. I guess we actually would rather be in slash. Slash is more damage. Yeah. I don't need stagger damage. I just need normal damage. Oh, wait. Hold up. I did completely forget about the fact that power-related effects are not a thing right now. It's okay. We're gonna save that for after. Right. This will draw page and inflict big smoke. We can definitely do not want to immobilize ourselves, but we could get in a ton of damage, but I'll hold that for after. This will gain charge and restore light. This will use that charge to deal extra damage. Oh, we'll just deal stagger damage. That's whatever. Okay. And then reload bayonet combat to make sure we have enough ammunition in hand to do stuff. And then degraded fairy from behind. This should work exactly how I planned it, I think. This just has to be a 4, right? Yes. There's the stagger. We apply the fairy. Everybody comes in from behind. It might work. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Low roll on the deep drag is pretty unfortunate. And of course, nobody levels up emotion. That's fine. All right. This will applies fairy. She just hit level 5. Oh my god, she just hit level 5. Okay. This would be insane. What's more damage here? Definitely this. Definitely just straight up violent blading. Yeah. Shock round. Plus this is the most damage we can get out. Guidance of the gears, get a little bit of light. I was thinking we would have enough for an overcharge. Wait, we might not have enough damage. I don't have anything. I really needed the overcharge. We can apply the fairy before the attacks go through. That has to be enough. And just to be sure that the shotgun goes off before the fairy application, we'll do it this way. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Just deal enough damage. The fairy should be enough. You know what? No, with the fairy application, it might be better to do multiple attacks instead of using the violent blade, because it's each instance of damage. It's every time a character rolls a die. Yeah. Snake slit, serpent sword would be better. Also, fair doesn't increase your damage. What do you mean? It's every time somebody rolls a die. It's every time Xiao rolls a die. Oh, it's every time that character rolls a die. Thank you. Okay, violent blade's better. Do it! Kill them! Kill them! Finish them! Please! Please! Come on! Come on! Yes! Oh my god, we did it! Xiao, the Maiden of Iron! First try has been defeated! Thank God we made those other decks. Oh my god. If we didn't make any decks for a floor 2, we would have been destroyed. Oh my god, yes! Yes! We did it! My Waterburn says, how the hell is Devin first trying every boss? Because how we do things around here! That's what we do on the Devin Blocks live streams. Oh my god. Oh. Curtain call complete. That was so sick. That was such an insane fight too. So I wonder what we'll get out of her key pages. Her key page and her combat pages. I'm guessing it's gonna be a ton of burn synergy. But oh my god. Andy says we're on fire. Literally, we were literally on fire. Everybody was on fire. Oh my goodness. All right, what's our little after fight recap dialogue here? What y'all got for us? I'm guessing this will unlock pretty much all of the abnormality fights, like a ton of them that we were waiting on. So Max says Devin put all his skill points in the strategy and 0 into deck building. Sorry, I was born like this. It's in my DNA. All right. In the end, Xiao has become a book. She didn't break down like the other kid with the power did, at least. I was actually amazed by how unswerving her determination could be. Lost deep in thought again? What is it this time? I've been thinking about the distinctions between ego and the distortion after watching Philip and Xiao. The two were similar yet different. They clearly had some things in common, but the contrast was apparent as well. Really? Tell me your thoughts then. I think there is something that can restrain one from reaching the point of the distortion. They both had highly unstable emotions, enough to touch the threshold of manifesting ego or distortion, and those emotions had a similar nature. Egoism. As in the mindset of only caring about your own interest? That's it. The two interpreted that same selfishness in disparate ways, however. Because that selfish mind had the potential to change the self, the two were able to take a form resembling ego, albeit incompletely. Philip's mindset was flawed even in his awakening, however. He still had distrust in the back of his mind. I think Xiao had the same problem too. She didn't look like she had full conviction at the start. It took some time for her to make up her mind. That's where the two differ as far as I can see. It had something to do with the voices only they could hear, I believe. The voices, huh? Indeed. Philip's mind was in such a vulnerable state. Even Oswald's words could crack him. I don't know what the disembodied voice Pluto told Philip to pay close attention to said, or if the voice really was the last straw that broke him. But I could speculate a little based on what we saw of Xiao. She didn't give in to the voice whispering to her. Instead, her will solidified further, and she managed to fully manifest her own ego. Right, she was able to resist the voice's snare. I wonder why she could. It might be what she said when she first came here, the precious things and whatever. all the things that motivate humans to live, to be precise. I guess it's not something that can be pinned down to one specific element. Each person cherishes different things. Maybe ego is the thing that keeps one from crossing the line of the distortion. It's like walking a tightrope at all times. One wrong step and you crash to the ground. I suppose you're right, Roland. It's weird though. It can't be possible to make any change with just willpower in this world. That's not how the city works. Maybe the world is about to change then. It's not as simple as that. If this power really has the potential to shift the ecology of the city, the head could take action at any time. Even if the head does intervene, it won't make a difference. We'll simply greet them as guests, like any other. Oh, a little bit of foreshadowing? Do we have a head fight incoming in the near future? It's a possibility, it seems. Roland says I was stuck on crying children for a month because I kept having to go in the middle of fighting. It's so damn long. Yeah. No, I don't know how long we clocked our crying children fight at, but it was quite a while. Hello, Chloro. Alright, guys. Well, it actually didn't unlock any abnormality fights, it appears. I mean, there's actually not that much left. I didn't even think about that. I mean, we literally just have... We have one more Bina fight and then the realization, and we have one more Hawkma fight and the realization. And then the Floor of General Works realization. Oh my god. Well, I think... We've only got about 15 minutes, a little over 15 minutes left in the stream. I think I want to save this fight for next stream because obviously after we finish this, it will bring us up to what is this? Urban nuke? Urban radioactive waste? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this symbol means. No idea. But I assume that will be quite eventful. And defeating Xiao is eventful enough. So we will yeah, I think we'll save that for next stream and we'll end this one here. Urban nuclear bomb, urban nuke close enough. I have no idea. Really bright star. I mean, before we were able to see it just by looking at the Floor of General Works. Like I'm pretty sure that it had the missions told you, you know, you had to get to urban plague, urban nightmare, whatever they were. Now it's just question mark, question mark, question mark. Like, it's not even, you know, get a book. It's not, get, I don't know, get something. Oh, 500 internal server error. Can I have the chat, please? Could we have the chat? We have the chat over here, mayhaps? There it is. Yeah, so I have no idea what the final chapter's gonna be called. Cause I don't think they've even referenced it, have they? The highest thing they've ever referenced is Star of the City. So I don't know, we might be reaching a point in which no other organization or association or group of people has ever reached before. Quite exciting things, but all right, guys. Well, oh, I didn't open the book. Oh, Chin said burning Xiao book next stream. That's true. Wait, I should have opened the book. Oh, I'm a silly, silly boy. We'll open the book next stream, and I'll try and, in the meantime, like, come up with a build, you know, 'cause I'm sure we're gonna want to use that page. We're gonna want to use that key page. I'm sure it'll be quite good. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming, hanging out on the live stream. Appreciate you guys more than you know. So thank you so much for those of you here on YouTube and on Twitch. I think we saw some new friendly faces here in chat today that I was not familiar with before. So, you know, it's always nice to see new folks joining the live stream. If you're not in the Discord, definitely go check it out. Link in the description on YouTube, and if you're on Twitch, I believe I have it in the bio on the about page thing. I don't know, whatever. You can go check it out. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, before we end our live stream, I would like to give a big special thanks to all of the people who are willing to give their own monetary patronage to me. So, thank you to all of our YouTube members, those being Molten Knight, Hodmine, Caballero, Addy B, Kimchi, Hydroxycarbonate, Nothing, LKXZ, Zack Sonic, Aiden, Cher, Alpha 77, Baked Potato, Devour, Sibaha, Tony Too Tall, Hope Birther, Gabriel Lever, Wealthy Candy, Tony the Horse, Jackie, Yash, Alexander, Owen, Bug, Miles, and Alphonse. I hope you all have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, afternoon, wherever you are. I will see you guys tomorrow for more Library of Ruina.